Across the nation, officer-involved shootings have been gaining national attention, especially in the past few years. And just last weekend, another officer-involved shooting happened in our area in Fort Pierce. To help the community understand more about the process involved in these investigations, we're pleased to welcome attorney Edwin Ferguson of the Ferguson Firm. So glad to see you back here. First off, we're talking about this particular shooting. It happened on Saturday. The sheriff's office held a news conference yesterday. Kind of walk us through what can we expect, the public that is, moving forward?
Well, according to the sheriff, he stated that they would be speaking with the officers involved in the shooting by Wednesday, no later than Wednesday, according to his statement yesterday. Once they've spoken with the officers, the sheriff, who is doing an independent investigation of the Fort Pierce Police Department in regard to the shooting, they're going to present a report. That report should then be sent to the St. Lucie County State Attorney's Office to determine whether criminal charges will be brought against one or both of the officers.
Okay. You know, this is a case where we talked about it a little bit earlier in the newscast. There may have been some witnesses. People do not want to come forward. There's a mistrust there. Also, no dash cam video in this particular case. So when you talk about transparency, does this also prove the case for body cameras? We've been talking about that locally a lot here with our police departments.
To be fair, the case has long since been proven that we need to have any and every available recording device made available to our local law enforcement officers. So in regard to the body camera, yeah, it should have they should have been being used by the Fort Pierce Police Department long ago. The fact of the matter is that if they had used dash cameras, depending on where Mr. Seymour was in relation to the dash camera, it may or may not have been helpful anyway. So we definitely need body cameras. And to your first point, it's very important that anyone who's seen any part of this tragic situation, please come forward. We need your information. If we want to ensure that there's transparency on the part of the Fort Pierce Police Department and also transparencies in terms of this investigation that's done by the St. Lucie County Sheriff's Office, we need all information made available to them. Otherwise, how can we be angry if it's not transparent to our satisfaction?
When talking from kind of a legal point of view, how do you coax some of these perhaps witnesses to come forward, especially when there's already such a mistrust?
Well, the sheriff mentioned on yesterday that you can go to his website, the sheriff's website, and make an anonymous statement.
Okay.
You can also call Crime Stoppers. Their number is 800-273-TIPS. That's 800-273-8477. And you can leave an anonymous tip that they'll then be able to follow up on, and hopefully that'll help give a better understanding as to what happened that night.
What happened, all right. Edwin, we'll make sure we get that number on our website, Crime Stoppers as well. Thank you so much for coming in. We appreciate it.